Hey guys, I'm Joe and this is the Caribbean Band and we're gonna do a tour today. Yeah, finally, yeah.
I was born.
As you can see, I have customized a little bit the look of the band. Like I changed the hood to a darker shade of brown. I also added this from Home Depot. It's a bottle opener, but doesn't work as a bottle opener because you're gonna spill it if you open it there. I painted all of this with a big truck liner, so it's durable. Like I had a crash in this side. It was a pretty big crash, and it just a little bit cosmetic damage, but most of it stayed fine. I also went around the wheel wells and painted it with bed truck liner. Also the steps. Painting this roof, it was a huge mistake because it gets hotter in the sun because it is much darker than the white it originally had. I painted the whole roof with aluminum paint, so now it is much better insulated just by painting it a reflective color. This is my tire, my spare tire. This is really solid. I made it myself. As a matter of fact, I have used it as a ladder to get on top of the van. So yeah, it's pretty solid. Let's go in. I'm gonna show you guys. First of all, we entered through the garden. So let's go in. As you can see, I try to get the most space out of this van. First of all, I stand comfortably. I don't need to be ducking down or hunching back like a Notre Dame character from Disney. I'm a little bit claustrophobic and I didn't want to have a whole bunch of cabinets sticking out and actually taking up more space. I wanted to have it as big space as possible. The van actually has like a whole area where you can walk through around to the back. I have not finished my cabinet, so right now there's some storage things outside, and that is my toilet, and there's also a stool. So it's a stool where I put my stools in. It's not much, but it's actually pretty comfortable. Right here, it is my bed, my comfortable bed. I'm going to see if I can maybe elongate it all the way to here. It fits a full-size bed if I make it go all the way over there. This is actually my dad's. That tiki over there is just another find on my father's hoard. So also that other tiki is another find of my father's hoard. I said, it would look good in the van. You know, they say that if you have put big furniture and big pieces of art on a small place, it makes it look bigger. I put the solar charge controller here because it's easier just to do like this and know the status of my battery. I don't need to be like digging down on storage to look at the status of my battery. I'm gonna go through my crap so you know what is in the van. This is my tripod. And the selfie stick that I'm using right now to record, that usually also goes in there. This is just throwing crap, like pencils and crayons and all the stuff I need to do art. This is just drawings and ideas and stories and a lot of stuff I haven't done, I haven't finished. So these two bins are my clothing bins. Eventually this will house all the electronics in the van. There's gonna be a TV and some other electronics. This other side is just the personal hygiene stuff and some of the first aid supplies in case of emergency. So that's what I got in there. On the back, there's a space in the back where I put my dirty clothes behind those bins. For 7 months, I was running my whole van through that battery. Wait, I haven't put that battery to charge today. I can put it from here. Yeah, so now the battery is charging. For like 7 months, I've only used that battery to run my whole van. I was connecting the fan throughout a 12 volt plug that goes in here, and I was charging my phone and wireless speaker through here. So this, with one of these you can run your whole van, given that you need to go back and plug it in like every 2-3 days if you are using it heavily. Also has a light and has jumper cables and has a tire inflator or pressurized air, whatever. Most people put the curtains here the way I put this one, but I didn't like this one. This one is done like a second curtain that I use when I park on the places and I don't want people peeking into the van, so I just roll this one and leave the cap open. But when I am in the cab sleeping or hanging out, I close down the front area. I have 3 curtains. I have this curtain over here, and I have that curtain over there, and there's 2 curtains in here, the one that goes in this window and the one that goes in front. So I cover completely the front, and I still have this whole part that I can see. I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to close the curtains on the van. I got this whole space that is not lost when I close the curtains. So the van, even when it's closed down, it looks this little bit bigger than most of the other campers, and I like that. It makes it look that little bit bigger when it's closed than if I only had this curtain. This is pretty comfortable. I'm gonna keep showing you the stuff. So inside of here, it's just all the stuff that I need to keep the van going. You know, mechanical stuff, fluids, tools. Okay, so there's my battery. I only have one right now. I did this wiring myself. Probably won't believe it because it looks so good that I was able to do that all by myself, but I swear to you that I did do it myself. That's my inverter. There's a fuse in there, there's another fuse in here. There's the battery, and this is just for this fan. I usually plug that fan from this battery. That case I have this whole fan setup, make it portable. I just charge the battery and I take that battery and I take that and I have portable power outside of the van. In here, I also have a whole bunch of tools. As you can see, it's just tools and shit to fix the van with. See? It's a whole bunch of shit in here. There's like toe straps and jumper cables. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. Some bags of cables and crap, just fluids, and all the stuff you need to keep an old van going. Also, there has been a new addition to the van that you guys still haven't seen, which are the solar panels. You can see a little bit of the installation in there, where the cables go into the van, but I'm gonna show you. The van is not gonna like my sandy shoes on top of the paint. Here we are standing on top of the van, on top of the hood. I wanted to show you guys how I installed my solar panels. I just put some construction glue down where the panels touch the roof, and then I went all around with Gorilla Tape. Actually, most of the cables and fuses and everything is held on by duct tape, which is okay, does its job, and if I want to remove it or move it somewhere else, I don't need to be fixing holes or anything. I wanted to have it flush against the roof because most of the time I'm going to places where I'm striking all sorts of branches with the roof, so I needed to have them as flush as possible against the roof.